Hello, Facebook. 4. That's the number of hours left to hang out with me inside of the Profit Party Facebook group and to get in on the Vibe Tribe coaching experience extravaganza because it goes away in 4 hours. The lights go down in the Facebook group, but they're gonna shine on in the Vibe Tribe. So while we are closing this, we are opening up a whole new world of love and friendship and wonderful, wonderful things. So I would really love for you to join me there inside of the Vibe Tribe, TonyaRineer.com/join if you want to check it out. And we are talking now in this video about productivity, how to be a productivity ninja. And what does that look like? So we're going to talk about some ninja tips. Now, the very first tip I'm going to share with you is actually the opposite of what most people say. There's legit books out there that are called Get More Done, right? No, I don't want you to get more done. In fact, I think that's, bad advice. I think you should get less done. I think we are all doing way too much. I think that that's good advice in some situations for some people that just don't have enough to do or aren't getting anything done or moving towards their goals. But I know you, and I know that you are doing a lot every day. You are cramming 60 hours worth of work into a 24-hour period. You are a full-time mom. You are, hustling and doing all the things at home. Like you're a full-time maid, a full-time mom, a full-time nurse, a full-time chef, a full-time personal shopper, a full-time sports, coach, a full-time Uber driver. Oh, and by the way, you also have a career. Oh, and you're trying to find you time. You want to, what? Come on. You want to take a bath and work out and eat healthy and take care of yourself and go for a walk and read a book? What? Come on. Right? Is that how you guys feel sometimes? There's just so much to do. Hey, Susie. Hey, Marcella. Thanks for joining me live. Productivity is not about cramming more stuff into an already busy day. It's about choosing where to focus your time and your energy so that you can achieve the results you want in your life. What does that mean? That means decide on what it is that you frickin' want. What do you want to feel? And do those things. Do the things that lend to the feel-good feelings and do the things that get you the results that you desire. So it's more of a matter of prioritizing than finding out how to squeeze more into an already packed schedule, which means learning how to say no. It's okay to say no. It's giving yourself permission to say no to things that just aren't a good fit for you at this time. And it's learning to release the guilt and the worry and the fear about what that is going to mean. Because in our own minds, we attach meaning to things that it doesn't really exist. It's not real. It's just the stories we tell ourselves that they're going to be mad if I don't do this, or, I'm going to look bad, or I'm going to be judged, or they're never going to invite me again, or whatever the stories we're telling ourselves, right? I'm going to lose this client. They're going to walk away. They're not going to keep working with me. We have all these crazy stories we tell ourselves, and that keeps us doing the same things that we always do, saying yes when we don't want to say yes, taking on more responsibility when we don't want to, and we end up frustrated, overwhelmed, burnt out. Yuck. No. So, first tip, do less. Just prioritize. Prioritize better. Second tip, get organized. We talk about decluttering on the podcast. I have a whole section on it inside of Money Vibes Bootcamp, which, by the way, you get for free when you join Vibe Tribe, which you guys have sold for like $1,000. So great value that you're getting for a ridiculously awesome price. And it's just one of the courses you get as a member. But decluttering is huge. I don't care who you are, whether you're a slob, whether you're messy, or whether you are an OCD neat freak. Organization helps us compartmentalize our life and make decisions faster. So when we have an organized office, we are more productive as a result because there's less things around us demanding that we pay attention to them. There is less clutter, vying for our attention. It's easier to find things, a pen, a stapler, right? It's easier to look for a note that you wrote down. You have to have a process. You have to be organized in order for that to feel easy and to, feel productive in a space. You guys have all been in the situation where you're more productive and creative, perhaps in one area of your house than another. Do you ever just sit down? Maybe it's in your office and it's a mess and you're like, it just isn't working. And you take your laptop and everything and you go to the kitchen because it's the only room in the house that's clean. It's so that way with everything. So we don't realize how much our environment can affect both our thoughts and our emotions. They affect our mindset and they affect our ability to get things done, because when we are in a place that we feel in control of, and when you're organized, you're in control, you just feel better about yourself and you feel better about what it is that you can accomplish. So organization is a huge help. I don't know. I lost my word there. Organization is going to help you to be more productive. So when you think about what places might need a little bit of tidying up, it's worth it to spend an hour on that. And I'm going to be in Vibe Tribe. It's one of my things as an interior designer. That's my background. So I was not a professional organizer, but I probably could have been, because there's, certain things that I'm kind of weird and OCD about. I feel like sleeping with the enemy sometimes, if you guys have ever seen that. So I can be very messy, but I can be very organized. So I'm going to take you all behind the scenes and show you some of my, messy rooms, and I'm going to fix them right there with you, so that if this is something that is an issue in your life, you can also take the tips and the tools and, do it right along with me. Now, tip number 3, create systems. There are things that you do every single day. You're in your email box every single day. I want to show you how to get to inbox 0, how to not let that email drive you crazy. I have a wonderful assistant that takes care of my business email, but my personal email, I get 3,000 emails a day. It's ridiculous. And there's a method and a system in which to go through those. So once you nail it, you're like, oh, got this. It takes just a couple minutes, and you can get that number down to 0. And when you're looking at that little dot and it says 0 or it goes away, right, whether it says 1 or it goes away, oh, is that such a good feeling? There's nothing more nagging than looking at your phone and seeing all those red dots with all the numbers and thinking it's just more things on my to-do list that I have to do and I don't have time. And so your email inbox is one thing. Dropbox is another one. Learning how to organize your Dropbox or your cloud or wherever it is that you're keeping all your intellectual property, huge, right? And these same tactics and principles can apply to your personal stuff on your computer. We live in this digital world now, and it is so important that we have a system to organize our digital property, whether that's stuff for work or your photos or videos or whatever it is that you're doing. Man, you get those systems in place and it just feels good, because then you know where to find things. Accounting systems. We talked about on the podcast, and I know I've probably talked about it here in the group before, having a system for, accounting, paying bills. And again, this applies to your business or home life. Sit down once a week and just know exactly, boom, 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 here's the checklist. This is what I'm going to do. It's Money Mondays or Financial Fridays. And, you're doing all the things, paying the bills, balancing the checkbook, making sure everything is organized, checking it all off the list, boom, done, system. You don't have to think about it. And when you don't have to think about something, you don't have to use up all your mental willpower, and it doesn't take energy. It just gets done. And the more you do it, the more it becomes something that is on autopilot, kind of like, you brush your teeth or you take a shower, you have your routine. You don't have to think about it anymore. It doesn't take a bunch of energy and mental stamina. You just do it. And these systems will help you to take that off your plate so that it just gets done all the time efficiently, and you feel way more productive as a result. Tip number 4, calendar control. Get in control of your calendar. Not only should you kind of have things scheduled, even if you're not a planner and you prefer to live on the edge and fly by the seat of your pants, having certain things scheduled will do wonders for you because, again, you're not having to use your mental capacity. I'm a huge fan of time blocking, and I do it in a way that revolves around your peak energy time blocks. So what that means is I like to teach you how to identify where your energy is the strongest, when you are feeling most creative, when you're feeling most physically energetic, when you're feeling most focused, where you can just like hammer things out and get things done that require a lot of detail or left brain energy. And, when you are more extroverted versus when you're feeling more introverted and you need to just, kick back and, shut off for a little bit. And when you understand these cycles in yourself, then you can plan your day accordingly and you are not resisting. You are not, trying to work out in a time that all you want to do is sleep. You're not trying to extrovert and talk to people when all you want to do is crawl into bed and shut off for a little while. So learning to schedule your day and time block your calendar around your own energy is huge in changing the way you feel throughout the day. It's going to give you more energy, and as a result, you're going to get more done. Tip number 5. Master your to-do list. Ladies, can I get some hearts if you have to-do lists? If you are list writers, just throw me some hearts. I want to know if I'm talking to list writers here. I write lists like it's my career. Like I have a PhD in list writing. I make lists of lists. It's kind of a, I don't know, maybe a sickness, an addiction, an obsession. I don't know what you want to call it, but my favorite way to organize my to-do list, and you're free to take this and use it, is I have 3 sections, and I use my phone, and I use an app called Busy To Do, but Google's got them. There's a million to-do list apps, right? Pick one. And I have 3 to-do lists, and that is all. And I title them today, this week, and soon. And anything that I pop into that to-do list goes automatically by default onto the soon category. And then every week I look at the soon category and I move the things over that are absolutely a priority to get done this week. Everything else stays on soon because one day I'll get to it. The only things that I move over from soon to this week are the things that must get done this week or somebody's going to die. And then every day I take a maximum of 3 things from the this week list and move it over to today. And I do that at night so that I can plan my day for, in advance. And I go to bed, kind of thinking about what I have to do tomorrow. And by the time I wake up in the morning, my brain has prepared for the day ahead. I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling ready. Let's do this thing. And I get 3 things done. And if I'm feeling really ambitious and I got all this time left over, I want to keep going, then I'll pull something else over. So that is the way that I maintain my to-do list, and it keeps me feeling in charge, confident, and productive. I feel like I'm achieving something every single day, 3 times a day, and never do I end up with extra things on my to-do list that I didn't get done because I only put 3 things there. And if I don't think I can get it done, it ain't going on the list. So to-do list management is really, really a psychological ninja trick for becoming more productive and thinking and feeling more confident when it comes to, managing your time. Okay, what else do we have on here? That was 5 things. Yay, I got all through all 5. So again, we have 4 hours to go, 1, 2, 3, 4, before the lights go out in the Facebook group and the lights go on inside Vibe Tribe. So this is your last day to get it at its price. If it's something you're interested in, check it out, TonyaRineer.com/join. Let me know what questions you have, and I will be back here in 1 hour. Well, not even that anymore. On the hour, the next hour. And we are going to be talking about blocks and self-sabotage and what that means and, how to stop doing it, because Isn't that the goal? We want to all stop sabotaging ourselves so we can get what we want. Yeah, I think so. So that is what we're talking about next. I hope to see you live on the video. And again, TonyaRineer.com/join. I'm going to do a Q&A to talk specifically about the Vibe Tribe. So if you have questions, join me live here at 8 p.m. and I will answer all of your burning questions. Love you all to pieces, and I will see you back here soon. Bye.